Just speak from your heart, man.
What do you think it is?
I also come regularly.
Just
I know it ends in a 9.
there you go.
It's like 57.9.
Not at all.
Is
Guess
there
what?
5?
Guess what it is? 67.9. It's 97.5, but that's cool, dog. You're all right.
We're
bud.
getting there. Welcome back to Drop Dice, the internet's favorite D&D podcast.
Yeah.
I know the adventure sounds pretty sick. But...
Shut the fuck up.
no, just...
Where we last left the party off, they are on Sartosa, the pirate island.
Yeah, we do still be there.
Yay.
They did some stuff. They fought some Zangors.
I'm
Couple
convinced
people.
I'm going to die here.
At the rate we're going.
yeah.
You kind of did. A couple times there. Yeah, everyone's doing great. In a boarded up house, we have Greg, Kronk, and Fargrim. Ack having vanished when they were fighting and dealing with the Book of Zinch, actually, at the Temple of Manon. Jurgen has been absent for a while. Maybe he comes back today. Maybe Alec is just here for moral support. Who knows? Not me.
It'd
That's
be wild
for
if
sure.
Gaunt came back, just like alternate timeline shit. Where have you been?
What's happening?
It's the evil.
Zombie
It's the evil
Gaunt.
version.
So he's actually just objectively good.
He's actually a
Yeah.
healer.
Yeah, evil Gaunt be like, I made you some nutritious food.
He's vegan.
Yeah.
Let's go around and introduce ourselves. I am Amber, your DM.
I am Fag playing Kronk Enator. You know my shtick by now. I'll be fucking people over.
I'm Ben. I play Eck, the kobold skink monk warlock of Ulrich.
Alec playing Jurgen, the high elf, wizard, druid, demon hunter,
Master of Pockets.
cosmic adventurer.
I'm Zach. I'm playing Greg, middle class laborer from Midtown.
All right. Sydney playing Fargrim, Dwarf Slayer, and that's pretty much it.
Chronic CPAP user.
Yeah, I know. I got a lot going on. A lot of health issues.
That'll happen. Yep.
Okay. We're actually going to pick up with Ack.
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
Oh my
I
god.
forgot about this.
Guess what? Amber didn't.
I did not. Okay, so Ack, you were, the last thing you remember, you were in the Temple of the Basement of Manon. Mm-hmm. You were dealing with this book. It looked like Kronk and Fargrim were being compelled to read it. Gregor's body had just kind of schlumped in place. A lot was happening. You reappear. It looks like you're in the same room, but the book is gone and all of your friends are gone. You're just in this dark basement with the lingering scent of magic in it.
Okay.
You're alone with your thoughts.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So just everything that was in the room is just gone now. It's like the
Your friends and the book are gone. There
Yeah.
wasn't really anything much of note in the room other than that. Like there's still like some random debris that was there. It's still there.
okay.
Looks like most other things haven't changed.
Um.
There's some blood splatter on the floor, but like
Okay.
the normal amount for your friends doing anything.
Gotcha. So it's not like.
No one
Okay.
exploded,
Yeah.
but there's a little pool of blood going.
Gotcha. So okay. So it's one of my friends' bloods for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
But not like an amount of like they bled out, but like something like they were bleeding when they came down here.
Well, it's more like I'm like, how much time passed? Like clearly.
The blood is barely screaming. It's mostly dry. It's
Okay,
just a
so
little bit of, like,
it's been a little bit of time, but not like it's not like it's been years or something. Like
no,
like that.
no.
Okay.
It's been like
It's more of a light moan.
Yeah.
Ugh.
maybe like
Yeah. I don't-
a couple hours.
Okay.
No, it definitely has not been specifically 10 years.
Okay. Well, can I believe I have a sending stone to someone.
I think you have one to Gregor.
Yeah.
I believe can I fish that out of my bag and
Yeah.
and be like hey Greg, where'd you guys go? Where hello?
So I have two questions. One, do I hear it? Or two, is this taking place during the time in which
No, so
I'm
you guys.
projected?
No, so this is you guys. If you remember, lost Ack
Yep.
when you were dealing with the temple and everything that happened after that. So you guys went back to the house that you had
Okay,
pulled up
I
in
just-
to wait for him to find you, or for you to find him, or to
Yeah.
hear or something.
I guess that was my question. If like I didn't know if we were going back in time a little bit,
Nope.
or okay, no.
No,
just
so it's
like-
been.
okay.
I think it's been like 5 hours.
Something like that.
You guys were
So
holed up.
we're-
It's
we're
like
in the house.
You're in the house. It's like true nighttime. You did get the call from Middenheim.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I get this message.
Yeah, you get this message.
Breaker 19. Yeah, we're held up in Crack House here on Sartosa. Over.
All right. Is it just a one-use thing, or do you get to?
You get a full minute.
Okay. All right.
have
I
the
guess.
timer.
I guess I'll go find whichever crack house. There are a lot of rundown houses, but I'll find you guys. I'll check a couple. It'll be fine.
Breaker, follow the scent of mayonnaise. Or
I
I'll put mayo like on the front.
can do. Over. And yeah, so I will leave the basement. I guess stealthily if I can. Just to be careful
It's
as I
like-
leave.
Eerily quiet. And you notice the mayonnaise that was on the doors is not on the doors.
Can I interject real quick?
Yeah.
You had a whole minute to let him know that it's literally the house we stayed in just the other day.
I was saying the same
and you're
thing.
just
but
like, just smell for the mayo.
Hey,
Why?
comment mindset. Also,
You guys
I
had-
don't know if someone else is on these comms.
You had 20 seconds left.
We were in the same crack house as before.
Gotcha.
Did you have mayonnaise on your person?
Always. I have a jar of infinite mayo.
Oh, that's the thing.
Yes.
we made it a thing.
It's not actually infinite, but it's like 20 gallons, which is basically infinite.
So just a jar of mayo.
It's the alchemy jug.
Yeah.
And, yeah, basically it spawns like 20 gallons, like a day.
Yeah. Every day you can spawn.
You should open a Subway.
Well, maybe Greg will.
Yeah.
Greg needs a new career now.
All right.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'll leave the Temple of Manon if possible.
It's notably mayoless and eerily quiet. Like fully nothing quiet.
Weird.
Like no bugs,
Not going to read into that at all.
no
No,
anything.
I feel like I should. Because Ack is older now. He's wiser.
Get
So yeah, can I roll some sort of perception check to see what's up with that?
sure.
That's not the greatest.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 7 plus 7, so 14.
I mean, you did deal with a demonic incursion. It's possible that the demons scared off or killed most of like the small things that would be making noise, and then you killed off. Your friends killed off all the demons.
So,
So there's just
we,
kind of a hole in the ecosystem. It's
we saved the town is what I'm getting out of this.
yeah,
is that
it's surreal, but it makes sense.
yeah, we saved the town. That's the explanation. All right, I will head back to our crack house.
Okay. Yeah, after
We're trapping.
takes you maybe another like 10 minutes to get there. You all are just kind of hanging out. Like, that's weird. What the heck happened to Ack? You hear a little skittering knock on the door.
There wouldn't be a knock on the door.
What? How?
I would appear from behind Greg. Be like, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Always.
I'm not even startled anymore. Not because I expect it, but because my lack of awareness. I'm not even clocked that he was there until I was like, oh, it was good, dude.
Who has a passive perception above 12?
Could never.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm at 12.
Oh
You're at
no.
12.
I
Okay.
have a 15.
What's wrong with me?
Everyone but Greg, as Ack appears behind Greg, he seems fine. I mean, obviously, he seems still a little older. His joints creak a little bit more, but you notice there's some new scars on him that seem. It's weird because you just saw him a couple hours ago, and you were pretty sure he didn't have these scars, but they look like they're years old. Like they're already like fading.
What? I'm scared.
The fuck
Ack, you notice this on yourself as well. Like as you're like running around, you're like, "What the fuck did that
Oh.
come from?" It's,
Okay.
it's like me and bruises,
Oh, where you're
but
just
like
I don't remember that
years
scar.
old. Yeah. But it's like healed and like faded, and you're like, oh,
Okay.
I didn't know I had that. Okay.
Hey guys,
Hey,
what's up?
where have you
Where'd you-
been?
What do you mean? I was in the basement area with the book, and then Greg collapsed, and you guys were gonna go read the book, and then there was like a flash or something, and then everybody was gone. And then
It went black, and then
you
you blinked, and then when you opened your eyes from blinking, everyone was gone and it was dark.
Yeah, it was like you guys were about to read the book, and then I blinked, and then you guys were all gone, and I was alone in the room, and I don't know what happened to the book. That was like took maybe like 10 minutes to walk. It's like 15 minutes ago.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, it's been like a whole day.
It's been several hours.
No, it's been like 15 minutes. like maybe 20.
All right, so maybe for you it's been 15 minutes. For us, it's been like 5 hours since we
Weird.
last saw you.
I don't think that's how that works, guys.
Because we dealt with the book.
Yeah, no,
but
we're telling you
weren't
that's what happened, though.
around anymore. You like vanished.
No,
And
you guys disappeared.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, from me,
Okay, so here's the thing.
you were
right?
reading the
So-
book, everything went black, and then you guys were gone.
So
You vanished.
we were working on the book thing.
Yeah, I remember. You guys were going to read.
Did
Greg
you
was
see
down.
us finish the book thing?
No, I remember you guys
so then
were
you
reading.
weren't there because we saw us finish the book thing.
No, it just was gone.
Perception's reality, dude.
For sure. Okay. Got it.
Okay. So when you guys disappeared, where did you go?
We were
your
still in
mom's
the room.
Yeah,
No, but for real.
We stayed there.
the book. And then after the book, we went and told everyone that we'd taken care of the demonic incursion, and then we came here to wait and see if you would show up.
Oh, okay.
Which you have.
That's, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So what's next?
How'd you
So we did the thing.
As you guys are having this conversation, you notice a little shimmer of magic in the corner of the room. It's beginning to appear.
God!
I'm ready in action.
Stepping out, dusting off his robe, shuffling through his pockets, you see a familiar face.
I throw a javelin.
You do?
I cast disintegrate. Wow.
Your friend Jurgen is now standing in the corner of the room, kind of dusting himself off.
I'd like to think I look
Hello?
even older. Like even
Yes.
by elf standards, I'm much older and much more haggardly looking. Like my overcoat now looks more like a homeless person's like it's
Looking shaggy.
He has
Very old
3
and
more
dusty.
coats and 74 more pockets.
There's definitely types of like moss and stuff growing on my like big druid jacket.
How much does that weigh?
Yes.
I take it off and just fucking yoked.
You're like prison Iroh. Just
Yes.
Fuck.
All right, so there's a lot of timey-wimey shenanigans going on, which I guess isn't totally to be unexpected considering the circumstances.
I'm just gonna dap up Jurgen.
Jurgen, a couple things have changed in this group that you noticed specifically. Gregor is not wearing his helmet. For the first time you are seeing his face, you thought his eyes were green before, but they are like a bright, piercing blue.
My perception, my like passive perception, everything is so high. I'd like to think I kind of already knew.
Yes. But bright blue eyes, blonde hair down to his ass.
But he still has an orc face.
Nope.
No.
You never saw the orc face.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'd
You-
like to
you-
think I caught on because I did that scan of you. I did that
Gaunt
X-ray.
the
your
scan,
fa-
though.
I don't remember. It's
Yeah,
been so
that was
fucking
the
long.
Gaunt did the
Yeah,
scan.
Gaunt had the
No.
X-ray ring.
Yeah.
Pure human, kind of slightly rounded face, normal teeth. Human as the most human you could think of.
Works construction, laying bricks.
Yeah. What's up, man? I'm Greg.
Just a guy.
Yeah.
Hi.
Just like a dude.
So what's going on?
He's also like
I don't know.
2 inches shorter and like a little bit more slim. Ack looks older.
Yeah, how long do they even live for?
I don't know that most of them die really young, so nobody quite knows how long they can live.
I don't know if any of your people have ever died of old age.
No, I don't know.
One, there's
It's
a
like
myth
hamsters. they
of
always
great.
There's a
follow
myth-
that string to their death.
There's the myth of great grandpappy who lived to be 107 and is still like running around in the new world, just like being cool and shit. But that's a myth.
We don't know.
So I
I
heard,
believe, though.
I heard a rumor in the ether that you guys were fighting demons, and I figured you could use some help.
First off, I'm fighting demons every day.
Mostly.
I mean-
most
Second
of the
off,
ones.
yes.
Definitely probably could have, yeah.
Can I roll up like a perception check or an
Yeah.
investigation just on everybody? Just
Yeah.
to see what they're getting. Oh, I rolled a nat 20. It's a 28.
Very
Okay.
Cool.
Even with timey-wimey stuff, it looks like Ack has aged 10 years. Gregor doesn't seem comfortable in his own body. Kronk seems to be thriving, and Fargrim
always
seems
thriving.
happier than you've ever seen him.
Oh yeah, he was always
As if
a little
some like
depressed dwarf.
weight has been lifted from him.
To get his family back.
Nah, I killed his wife though. It was tight.
Fargrim, as
You
That was
did?
not actually the wife.
as
was it-
Greg says, killed your wife. You're just like, wife.
It was a demon pretending to be his wife.
Oh,
What are you talking about,
do you
dude?
forget all that then?
We have actually.
Yeah,
we have,
you
we
have-
not talked about this.
You have no idea what Gregor's talking about.
Oh, I see. We charmed him.
All right, dude.
We didn't.
We did not.
I didn't do nothing.
I mean, are we just leaving it because it's just beneficial, or
I mean,
Yeah, we
honestly,
haven't really,
with
like-
the
We don't
change in
know.
mood,
Is
it's
this-
probably
Yeah.
for the best?
is this
but-
cheaper than therapy?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Men will literally seek dark gods to erase their memory instead of going to therapy.
Yes.
Can I like do something to look into what spell he's got on him?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me see if I have like an actual spell.
You
for this.
couldn't. You couldn't undo a flesh change, could you?
I don't know. I don't remember any of my shit. When's the last time I was here playing?
Polymorph
Like,
his ass back.
I mean, first off, please.
let me look. I don't know those look.
I don't know if he can
Love yourself.
reincarnate you, but that's the thing.
Reincarnate.
I need you to love yourself.
Does he would
True polymorph could do it.
But he's never
Yeah.
actually seen your original state, so you just end up completely different than you were anyway.
You
You're
would
a-
just be a generic orc instead of like the orc that Gregor was.
I do have Dispel Magic
What's worse?
as like a 7th level. Or what level is that? A 6th level? Yeah, it looks like it's like a 7th level. Could I do like a 7th level Dispel Magic potentially?
Yeah, you can try for sure.
On who?
I'm gonna wait on this. I'm gonna wait
Okay.
and see.
On your flesh change.
would you do it?
I'm waiting to do a vibe check. We're gonna look into this maybe later. What else needs to be fixed? Who else has like problems?
Who's fucked up?
sound, sound off.
I feel like we're doing pretty great. I don't know.
Get in a line.
I'm gonna
Look,
grow. I feel like we shouldn't fix him for now.
What do you mean fix me? I'm fine.
Ignorance is kind of bliss, I think, in this situation.
What happened to you? What? What's all? Where's your helmet?
I still have the helmet.
Why is it not
Fargrim
on?
has the helmet.
Yeah. Well,
Who Shrek 2'd you?
Carlos Fate Weaver.
I don't know that name.
Some bitch double-headed bird used his mind magic to trick me, deceive me
Into being beautiful.
into being soft as fuck, dude. I can't be the bulwark with this weak body.
Oh, you're weaker now too.
Yeah, I mean my strength score went down by 1, but a lot of my other stats went up by 1. So
Where was this? Where was this bird guy? Where'd you
I see
leave
this
him
as
last?
I got
Absolute win.
sucked into an alternate dimension.
Which one?
His.
So just a Tzinch one, or
Yeah.
what? Or does he have his own pocket realm?
That's a
I
really
don't
great
know.
question.
I went there too. He gave me some weird scars, but I don't know what they're from.
It's from you getting older, buddy.
He fucked all of us up.
No, I got some scars.
Except he kind of marginally improved that one. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See, that's what I'm saying, dog. Like,
Can you counterspell a spell that's already
Feel
been
safe.
cast?
he's low. He's
Only
low
with
key.
being cast.
Yeah.
He's low key found inner peace, and I kind of don't know if we should ruin that. You know.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying?
Why are you gay?
But also,
What if he just can't get angry enough to rage anymore?
that's actually what I was going to bring up, though. What if he needs that to be who he is? You know what I mean? We got a dilemma here.
I really feel like nothing has changed. So I don't know
Chill
what
guy
the
now.
fuck your
Yeah,
guys'
man, I don't know,
deal is.
So they made you a weak human.
I mean, I'm still jacked, so
He's
get
basically
that,
just
get
a
that going.
normal
Are you like actually weaker, or you just don't feel like yourself?
Well, both. My strength score, if we're just want to like for actual numbers, my strength score went down by 1, so like I'm canonically slightly weaker. I'm still pretty strong though, because my strength went from a 20 to a 19, so I'm still fucking jacked.
He's just not as jacked.
But I'm not as jacked,
Gregor.
and I lost my ability to do excess damage on crits, and I lost my ability to just say I didn't hear no bell and stand up.
Can I do like an Arcana
You
check to
can't
see if
see in the dark either.
And my eyes hurt.
could
Your
I,
kidney
Squinting
still
all the
feels
time.
wrong.
We can get you some
could I
glasses
do like
for
an
that.
Arcana check to see if I can like identify the spell that
I need dialysis.
So I have a plus 2
Ah,
Arcana.
yeah.
That's a 26.
26. You actually have heard of Kairos Fate Weaver,
That bitch.
who is the Oracle of
what he said.
Tzeentch. You don't even know if this was a spell or if he was able to just use his connection to the warp to just. Gregor is just human now. It's not even a spell. Like reality has fully been shifted to the. He is a human now.
I'm gonna go on record real quick though. He sucked me into his realm without all my weapons because he knew if I was strapped, it would have been over for him.
How does Ulrich feel about this? Does he care?
You know, I mean, actually, me and him are still tight. So.
You actually did have weapons with
Yeah,
you
you
when
manifested your hammer and then you just yelled it.
Yeah, but I couldn't do nothing with it.
because you threw it away from yourself.
It wasn't real.
What did Ulrich say about you being human? Does he care? Does he like it?
I mean, I still have my powers, so like, we're still cool.
You want to go talk to him?
Not right now.
I mean, have you tried using your powers since?
Yeah, I've
then?
used like my lay on hands. I've cast
Oh, yeah, you
spells,
did, yeah.
So
Yeah.
at that point, I'm assuming we're cool because you didn't say, "Hey, you reach to do this and it doesn't happen." Like the magic.
Yet,
I still got the souse, so
yet.
Unless you can't recharge your
So
battery.
what are we cooking right now? What's our objective? We're leaving these two alone.
Last I talked to
We're leaving him
the
alone.
survivors here, we were trying to get a message to Aranessa so that her and her fleet will return, and then we need to get all of our forces from Matorka to here, and then get everybody on fucking boats, and then we want to go across to the land of the dead. That's the game plan right now.
What did they do to you?
Nothing. I'm good. I
Nothing.
think.
Nothing.
I should be good.
Nothing.
I read the book and it fucked with me a bit, but
Oh,
Fargrim was also reading the book, and I think Fargrim's fine, other than the memory loss, it seems. Not never mind.
What?
The what?
As you guys are having this chat,
What?
there's a furtive knocking at your door.
How do they know we're here?
Probably smells like mayo.
I'm gonna go open the door.
it's
Open the
like,
door. It's Jerholm is back.
is this the cultist?
Hello.
To Kronks. How do they know we're here? You're very loud.
Yes, we are.
Oh, by the way, we have cultists now.
Oh yeah.
Behind
We
him, you do
hold
see the guy with the book with the guy writing in the book is just kind of like nodding.
Fucking scribe.
Yeah.
who do they serve?
us.
The saint.
In
Is
what-
there a new saint?
In what meaning?
Praise the saint.
They think we're
Why are
They
you?
think-
Why are you here?
They think we're the shit.
Well, we secured the ship.
what?
Our ship.
What ship?
You said you needed a ship. We got you a ship.
What
How?
one?
What do you mean?
How did you secure this ship?
I'm,
We swam out to it. and
Did you secure my own fucking ship?
what ship?
You said you wanted your ship back, so we swam out and we brought it back to
Golden
port.
God.
I mean, I didn't think that the saints would crew their own ship.
Okay.
At least we got a ship.
That's tight.
Ship crew now.
Why?
Do you guys know how to crew a ship?
Why do we have
Of
cultists?
course.
Okay, cool.
Jurgen's
Okay.
like, what?
How dare you speak against the saints?
Shut up.
I guess
Nah, he's
we
cool.
have cultists.
Yeah, I guess
but-
they don't really fuck with you like
Yeah.
that. That's crazy.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, why are there cultists? What?
I don't know. It's weird and I hate it.
They like us.
no,
my thing is-
no.
hold
What
on,
do you
I'm
mean they
gonna-
like us?
Well, they like us.
Guys,
This doesn't check out.
I'm gonna close the door on him.
This isn't passing the vibe check.
I'm gonna look back at you guys and say, dude, we got rid of like what was going on in the city. Why are these guys still being fucking weird?
Well,
Because
that
We
probably is
love
psychotic.
you.
Yeah, if anything, us getting rid of what happened is only reinforcing their belief that we are saints.
are
Amber, I'm going
they?
to cast
But here's
see
the thing,
invisibility
though,
to
like-
see if there's any of those orbs following people around again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are there orbs following people around?
There is an orb behind
Son of a behind me.
behind you.
Get it!
I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay.
Fucking orbs.
As you dispel it, you hear a slightly familiar laughter as if a certain Manfred von Karstein is
That
laughing
bitch.
at you.
Oh,
He's still
ass.
looking at.
Oh, so it sounded vampire-y, not Zinchi.
Yes.
I will fuck your house up again.
I mean, he dispelled it, so he can't hear you.
I'm still
maybe.
saying it.
Okay.
This, dude, hard energy of like when they're reading Frank's wife's will. And it's like, yeah, if she leaves you nothing, you tell that bitch. Like, it's like, I'm just reading a piece of paper. She's dead. Like,
Do you guys still have
Okay.
no way to get rid of these things?
you're
Not permanently.
Why does he always have herpes?
I have a magical item that makes it so I can't be scryed on, but I'm in the company of a bunch of people who don't. So it seems to be irrelevant.
Correct. Can we get back?
I
to
got
this?
bigger
You do
No, no,
have
no,
the
we got-
lantern that lets you see invisible things that you
Wait,
have
wait, I
never
Can't
pulled
just
out.
Have this out all the time.
I mean, you
away
can just
our
have
power.
Periodically.
Used it
Periodically.
once in 4 years.
maybe just like a once
Guys,
per
can
day
we-
check.
Guys, can we
like
circle back?
end of the day,
Guys,
you just-
guys, let's focus. Can we focus up? Can we focus in here?
We were talking about the cultists.
Every day
Yes.
I wake up.
We're,
and I
bro, we're
lantern.
so past that.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
we're
no, we're
not
not.
fucking
No.
past it. Like, why are we okay? Like,
Who do they
what?
worship?
No.
us.
What do you mean us?
That's
We
fucking
praise
weird.
Like the four of
The
us.
four of us.
In what manner?
Like
They
we
just-
are their pantheon.
no,
We just think
No.
they just think we're based as hell.
we need to
Okay.
stop this.
Okay, but here's so here's
No,
the
'cause
thing.
this is a dark
His
path.
ego needs this.
Honestly, dude, someone telling me I'm Knuff, and you want to shut it down. You've been back for 5 minutes. You're not helping the flesh change.
Greg, can we just like put your ego to the side for a second here?
Absolutely. not. Have we not
but
learned
here's
that that's
a-
not an option?
So here's a thing though, right? Us being like, what makes this weird, in my opinion, right? It's not them just being like, hey, like, you know, we quote worship you guys because we think that you're amazing. It's like a different level. It's like they are like attached to us. They're
You're
like
the
they will
I'm gonna
do
convert them
anything
to
for
the
us.
Church of Ulrich.
That's
I was gonna
what,
say, how does Ulrich
that's
feel
what
about you
makes it
having your
fucking
own
weird.
worshippers? I don't think
Like,
he would
it's
tolerate
not
that.
I'm
normal.
growing his pack, so
You're not,
jot
though.
that down.
Through the door, you just hear, "We worship the saints, for they have saved us
See,
all."
Bargrim, you're just not familiar with what it's like to be a super celebrity like I am.
No, dude.
This is extremely normal.
It's
Can you
not
name
normal.
one good person who has cultists?
Well, it's only when you phrase them
No,
as a
no,
cultist.
no.
He says they're occultists. I call them super fans.
No.
I was about to hit you with some real world
Well,
shit, but I'll keep it to myself.
Now they're going to be our ship crew. Which, like,
And
is
now they're going to be
way
a ship
better.
crew apparently because they went and got
I
my
don't-
That sounds like a
fucking
bad
I don't
idea.
know
That sounds
how
like a
you
bad
guys-
Then they're,
idea.
then they're
Anything for
gainfully
the
employed, and
yeah, we will.
we won't
pay,
actually pay them, but they'll be
We're going to
gainfully
pay them
employed.
in
levels.
motivation.
Yeah.
I
Levels.
hate that everyone's
levels.
cool with this.
What? I'm going to convert them to the Church of
Yeah.
Ulrich.
You
dude.
won't do shit, dog.
I'm growing the pack.
No, you're not, because they worship you, not Ulrich.
I
They
can-
don't give a fuck
Hey,
about
Amber.
Ulrich.
We can
Stop.
spin.
Can I go touch one of the cultists?
Damn it.
You just open the door, and
Yeah,
Jerholm's
diddling our
right there.
fans.
I grab his shoulder and cast Identify
Damn,
on
dude,
him
I
to
didn't
see
know
if there's any
Jurgen's
spells
last
on him.
name was Combs. That's
Okay.
crazy.
Let's see what Identify does on a person.
I can read it.
Not today, did he?
You want me to read it?
I got it, but thank you.
Guys, we're like 20 minutes in and have accomplished nothing. We need to focus up.
I feel like this is a
We have a
big
boat.
deal, and I don't understand why nobody's worried about
It just says if you touch a creature, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
Where'd you touch him?
He's under no spells. You do
Just loves us.
that was Gaunt that was here before. You do kind of get the vibe from him. He was a member of Aranessa's crew.
She sucks.
Seems to have gone through a bit of a rough patch. Had
We're
a
way
bit of
better.
a mental breakdown. For whatever reason, seeing these guys as saints seems to be the one thing keeping him going through his mental breakdown.
Heroes.
Call me Jack Roger because I'm a
But
hero.
yeah, he's not under any spells. He doesn't have anything like carved into his flesh. He's just put what's left of his psyche into
He's just fucking
praising
unhinged.
these guys as saints.
He's a
because-
fanatic.
Yes.
unhinged.
No, really, what he is, man, he's someone who's gone through unspeakable trauma and is looking like since we saved him.
Asterisk.
So you guys are just taking advantage of that.
No, we're providing them with purpose.
No, I mean, I'm keeping him alive, bro.
That's what slave owners would say.
No.
dude.
There's no slavery here. They volunteer to do
What
that.
this is, dude. What this is, you're getting lost in the weeds here. This is just multi-level marketing.
That doesn't make it okay.
That's true. Jerholm's like
Greg.
a level 18
I'm
now.
I'm gonna pop out the door. So where'd you park my boat?
It's on the dock.
Okay. Did we finish a rest?
No. Maybe a short
you give me
rest.
like 2 hours.
You guys took a short rest when you were
Alright.
waiting for Ack.
Can we wrap up a long rest?
No, you don't have time for a long. Unless you're spending the night here. You've already had a long rest.
Is that
today.
a threat?
Bro, we long
don't
rest.
have time
No.
for a long rest?
Dude,
We spend the night on the boat?
We got to get moving. We long rest on the boat.
Goddamn, all right.
We got to stay
Guess we just
mobile, bro.
fucking
Are
hop
we-
on the boat?
Do we have a time obligation?
Yeah, so I'm gonna fill him in on what's going down in Middenheim, to where basically I've been like,
Something's going down in Midnight?
yeah, under mass, like, a lot of shit's going down in Middenheim, bro. Like, forces of death be invading Middenheim proper.
Oh.
We're talking about this on our way to the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So at some point, I'm probably
Moving
gonna have
the
to
plot.
break off.
You mean we're going to have to?
Yeah, if you
break
want to
up.
come
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Heck, you are not allowed at midnight.
I'm not allowed. That's right. Nah, I can't. I can't.
Why is he not allowed at
come
midnight?
help.
he's not.
Because I am a warlock
fucking
of Ulrich. I serve him, and I am not allowed back until.
Oh, he has to do his jihad.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
go on my jihad.
See, I finished my jihad.
What would happen if I sent him to Ulrich's plane then?
That's different. That's not Middenheim.
Yeah, that's not midnight.
I don't get it either. I don't know.
You can go to God's house.
Ulrich probably
can't go to
would.
his yard.
He probably wouldn't be happy.
Correct.
Stay off the lawn, but
He probably wouldn't be happy, but like that technically isn't breaking the rules. I think, especially if I'm sent there against my will.
so basically at some point, like I might need to go back to Middenheim and help bolster the defenses there while y'all carry on.
Okay.
And then I will eventually just meet back up with you guys because I have the helmet teleportation, so I can always just like
Bounce.
bounce.
I'm gonna give that back to him.
You know, I'll put it back on.
Yep.
Okay.
Doesn't fit right. Well,
You just gotta like
takes a
same
second.
like with your armor, like it still fits. You just need to like adjust it a little bit.
I feel like I for real need to fix this flesh change before I go back to Middenheim though, because I'm just not ready for these conversations.
There will be a lot of questions because like everyone you grew up with that knows the truth is gonna be there, and they're gonna have unless you keep the helmet on.
They
but
might
even
not
then,
even believe you're Gregor.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna be like, who? Like, how
mean,
did you kill him?
They
and
wouldn't
steal
think
his
twice.
armor?
They wouldn't think twice if you kept your helmet on, though.
Well,
his eyes are a different
they
color.
won't.
And
You're
he's
gonna rock
smaller.
up looking like Fabio, and they're gonna be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
yeah, they're gonna be like, why?
Ack, you
damn.
know this. He smells different.
They're like, you
Oh,
killed
okay,
one of
yeah.
our Templars and
You do-
took his shit.
I mean,
You
I'm
do
sure
smell
they'd figure it
different.
out,
Probably better.
but it'd be a lot.
You don't smell like Gregor anymore. You smell like Greg.
That's what I'm saying. But let's keep it rolling here. Like once, I want to make sure you guys are secure before I dip.
Okay.
I'm never unsecured.
He's
I
very
don't got to
insecure.
get ready because I stay ready.
That's crazy, bro. It's combat mindset.
Of course.
Jurgen, let's go rock up to the boat.
To the boat.
Do any of the crew have any orbs following it? Because I have invisibility or see invisibility for an hour. So if there's any
No, no one on the
nonsense.
crew seems to. It looked like it was just Greg.
Bro, what's crazy is you just don't believe that these people believe in us.
So we're not calling you Gregor anymore, just Greg.
No, I'm Greg.
That's Greg.
Yeah. I've lost the ore.
I'm gonna point at Kronk because I can send a message like in my
Yeah.
head.
But he has mind shielding, doesn't he?
Yeah,
He can
can
still
accept it,
let it.
though.
I'll
He
let it
gets
in.
he gets
But you have a collect call.
Yeah.
I'm be like, are we sure this is like actually Gregor? Or like,
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just the shit I'd be dealing with every fucking day.
this isn't like a copy.
No.
It's like the Snoke clone in Star Wars.
just
Somehow Palpatine returned.
before you guys leave the island. Are you doing anything about the altar and the things on it?
We should definitely burn.
Probably should do something.
I feel we burned down the church,
Yeah.
right?
What altar?
The one that caused this. And that. And that.
That didn't cause this.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't
nothing.
want your cult having any competition here, would you?
True.
By called, if you mean our support group.
Our super fan club,
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
we
we're
should probably burn down the
yeah.
church. Yeah.
So
We'll
Who's
we'll
gonna
we'll
de-
do
who's
a
gonna
we'll,
deal with that real quick. I gotta figure out who the fuck is crewing my boat.
yeah. Me and Gregor will
Yeah,
go
we'll go
dump
burn it.
oils and light the altar on fire and all that.
Okay. It is.
Make sure the fire doesn't spread as best as we can.
It's made out of driftwood and stone.
fuck yeah, dude.
Okay.
Instead of, can I go with them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think I could like plane shift the altar somewhere else?
Ooh, probably. Yeah.
Push the altar somewhere.
What are you doing?
Where are you trying to shift it to? Well, what
So I have 4 tuning forks.
you do?
Let me
Shift it to Ulrich's realm. It's your problem now.
Put it in,
They'd probably know how to deal with it better.
I have a tuning fork to Nurgle's Garden, the Skaven Realm, Ulrich's Plain, and Mount Celestia. So
I will say it's been long enough that if you wanted to have picked up another one, you can have picked up another one too. In the meantime,
we can deal with that another time, I guess. But nah, I'm just gonna let him burn it. I was kind of thinking it would be kind of fucking funny to just ship that shit to like Nurgle, because that'd probably piss him right off.
yeah.
Fucking expedite delivery. Fucking.
Fucking overnight prime that shit.
Like, do you think that would start a war between them?
Leaving a fucking
They're
turret on
always
his doorstep.
They're
I mean,
already
always
at
fighting,
war,
but like, nah, I'm not gonna waste my spell slot for that. We're gonna save. I love that spell. We're gonna save that for something more fun.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way back to the Temple of Manon, and
dump
It's-
oils on it, say a few prayers, burn it.
okay. Much like the book, you do notice that like as you're dumping the oil on it, setting it on fire, there's like a thin coating over it, so the altar and the things on it don't touch. I'm gonna
Greg,
also
you
need a
got-
wisdom save from all 3 of you.
Oh yeah, dude. Plus 2 to your save,
Plus
boys.
2 to your
Plus 2 to your save. My aura.
I got a 17.
That's a 19 plus something.
I thought Greg had no aura.
You said wisdom save? Mm-hmm. 19 plus
It's an unnatural 20.
23.
26. What'd you get?
17.
Okay. You get a mild compulsion to touch the seashell, but not. You are all able to power through it. But you do notice as you burn it down, like there's like a thin.
I would have said
rippling.
when I noticed the oil, I would have asked, "Do you have dispel magic? Can we dispel this magic barrier on the?"
Do you still have the spell slot for it? 'Cause you have not taken a long rest yet.
I have dispel magic.
Can you dispel magic? One of you.
I mean, since our last long rest, I didn't cast like any spells. Remember, I was astral projected.
You cast a couple through the astral because you cast
Oh, yeah,
dispel
I-
magic a couple times
I
through the
cast it
astral.
twice. I don't have anything marked.
Well, if you've got it,
Yeah, I'll err on the side of caution and say I don't have the spell slot. So.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not burning. What has?
No, we haven't-
It's like
haven't
there's
burned
a
it yet.
thin shield over
I
it
can
that's burnt.
I can see anything that's invisible or on like the ethereal plane. So I can see that
there's like a magical shield around it.
yeah. So if you just want to dispel magic that, and then we can burn it down.
I think it might actually be funnier to send it. So what do you guys? Do you think we should just ship it somewhere else, or
I mean, sure. That
should we dispel
sounds
it?
easier. Honestly, burning the building down probably puts a lot of stuff at danger. Plane shifting it doesn't. At least nothing that I care about.
I think I have to touch it to plane shift it though.
Then maybe not.
Choose a creature within your reach. Make a melee. It says within reach. So it says within reach, but it doesn't say I have to touch it.
Does it have to be a creature?
You know, I don't know if it has to be a creature.
Does it say creature?
Generally, sequence you can
Or item?
circle. You make a teleportation circle. You can use this spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. On a hit, the creature must make a charisma. So
So a creature.
it doesn't
Roll
say
roll an Arcana check.
it doesn't say you can't use it on an item. I got a 21.
You think you would be able to pull it off on an object, but you are concerned about that magical shield preventing you from doing anything.
I'll just dispel it then.
Okay. What level?
Let's see. I'll do 4th level.
4th level. Okay. Roll a d20 and add your magic modifier.
Like my spell attack? Oh, the modifier. I have a +5, so let's see.
It's higher than 4th level basically. So you're gonna have to roll to see.
That's a 7. I rolled a 2.
Damn, you suck, bro.
Unfortunately, as you cast the spell, you feel the energy ripple out. It hits that shield and it has no effect.
Thought you were good at this, man.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. What level?
Same.
Same. Roll another d20.
It's a 13.
13.
Still
Don't
not.
do anything.
You know, sometimes you have like performance anxiety and it doesn't really work the way you want it to. It happens to everybody, man. It's
Nah,
okay.
man.
All right, let's bump it up to a 5th level.
Oh shit.
Why didn't you just start with that, man? Why would you nuke 2 4-level slots? And why not? Throw
I
some-
didn't.
Roll.
Maybe it would have popped off.
Why not throw some big dick shit immediately?
Roll a d20.
And then do I get to add my?
Yeah, you add the modifier.
So is it still the same? Well, then I
If
might as well just
you're-
use another 4th level instead.
If you're able to, the way dispel magic works is depending on the level of the thing you're dispelling, you would need to roll above that unless you're casting it higher than that level. So from your rolls, you can assume this is a pretty high level effect.
Let's just pop up to a 6th then.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking.
We'll do a 6th level dispel magic.
about.
Roll a d20.
Oh my god.
I got a fucking 13. I haven't rolled higher than an 8.
Hey, Jurgen. I know like you've been off doing stuff, right? But like, what you been doing?
I can't control these dice.
Let me make sure I'm doing
I
this
need
right.
my tools. My tools.
When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 4th or higher, you automatically end the effects of a spell on the target if the spell's level is equal to or less than the level of the spell slot you used.
Yeah.
You can assume it is above a 6th level then.
Oof.
That's some big dick magic,
Some
man.
big
I
old-
thought you were on that. You know what I'm saying?
This is,
You're not helping.
I'm sorry. I'm just going through a lot.
You keep talking, I'm going to fucking
I mean,
plane shift you.
he's dealing with the magics of Carlos Fate Weaver, so he seems
My
pretty strong.
skin feels wrong, dog.
He
So I'm
is
sorry.
acutely aware of his lungs right now.
I cast manual breathing.
You're actually used to much larger lungs, so like as you're
Damn, so
breathing,
you're telling me my cardio got worse too?
Ooh,
it did.
It
and,
already
like,
wasn't good.
It
It
doesn't
was
feel
already
like
bad.
you're like suffocating, but it never feels like you're fully inhaling.
It sucks.
Constantly feels like shallow breathing.
So
Yeah.
did that not work then, Amber?
It did not work.
All right, I'm going to do it again as a 5th level.
Okay, roll a d20.
Pop off, pop off.
I just need to fucking get like not a 4. There we go. I got a 23.
Okay. You notice the magical shield is gone.
All right, about time.
All right, let's burn this bitch.
So yeah, we got oils, we got torches.
Yeah.
While they're gathering all those supplies, I'm just going to point at it and firebolt it 100 times.
Okay.
Hope it explodes.
And I do mean like actually 100 times. Like I am like
Every 6 seconds.
Yeah, your hand is shaking a little bit. From the 10 minutes that you're holding doing this.
It's like one of those scenes in Dragon Ball Z where they're just like, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." Yeah.
With the fucking Gallic gun and shit.
Yeah, but it's burning. It's singed.
Nice. Shooting key blast.
You're seeing some like scorched seashells. The dead body of a very dead fish is even more destroyed.
I'm going to create bonfire too in the entire area it was in. So it'll keep
the
smoldering.
rest of the church is catching fire.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
The
notice
room
that.
you're in is quickly
I'm gonna leave.
the dried
We're
wood-
inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I thought we were on a beach.
No.
No, you are
No, we're in a church.
inside a church burning an altar, and the rest of the church is catching fire.
Oh, well with I can
not
do
leaving.
with Druidcraft I can just snuff out the fire.
Why would you snuff?
Well, we need it burning.
what
though.
are you doing?
We're trying to burn it down.
What are you doing right
we're
now?
indoors.
We
Well,
burned down
puts
the
it out.
altar.
We're trying to burn down this whole motherfucking church, dog.
Yeah.
This building could be something else. We could do something with it.
No.
I mean, it's made out of
No.
driftwood and like rocks. They can rebuild.
No.
So it's a little shit ass building.
They can rebuild. Yeah.
Brother, it's heavily corrupted. It's all
Also
got to
that,
go.
yeah.
Why does Zinch have such a lame
Because he
altar?
fucking sucks.
Because
I mean,
Now let's burn it.
It was, you can see as you're looking through with your very high passive perception, it used to be a temple of Manan, the god of the sea, and then it was overtaken and corrupted by Zinch. So like
I think
all
we should
of,
give
like,
it back to Manan.
I think you should shut the
they
fuck
can
up.
rebuild it.
I dispelled the magic.
No,
This place has been purified, and then with
It's not-
with Druidcraft, I can
it's
make
not
it
purified because it's not burned to a fucking crisp yet.
Yeah.
spell,
No, we have to burn
the
it
spell
down.
is gone. The altar is burned. It can go back to Manan.
You couldn't
Yeah,
be
the whole.
more.
But there were demons all over this building. Everywhere.
Demon Carkeye
Can I
in
do
the
like
basement.
can I do an Arcana check to see if what I'm saying is actually accurate?
yeah.
God, dude.
That's a nat 20. That's a 30. Am I right or are they right?
The
I feel like this is like a yes or no. Like I feel like I would be smart enough to know this,
No.
especially rolling a 20.
But also, you're talking about dealing with godlike beings, dog.
Bernie-
Not talking
to
you
you.
ain't it. You ain't it. Like,
the altar doesn't need to burn more until it's gone. Like you see like these cursed relics on it that are singed but not ash yet, and you know they need to hit ash. The rest of the building, it's been contaminated. You probably don't need to burn the whole thing to the ground to get rid of that.
You do.
It can't hurt, but like it's probably overkill if you can just like take care of the altar, which seems to be like the root of the problem.
It's made out of
all
driftwood and
gotta
rocks.
go,
They can
Daddy.
rebuild.
You know what we're about to do? We're about to go spend time on a boat. You know who
So?
looks after boats? Fucking Manon.
Yeah.
You want to burn down Manon's church and then get on a boat?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Yeah, we're tight like that.
Yeah. It'll be fine. He knows.
Because
It,
it's not his church anymore.
yeah.
It will be.
It won't.
When they rebuild after we burn it down.
You go outside, you get some seashells, some sand, we sprinkle some of that shit around here. It's Manon's temple again.
I'm so glad I did.
I'm back to dumping gasoline on the ground.
Yeah,
I'm staying at the boat.
I'm oil. Hey, dude,
Yeah.
it's all got to go.
Oh yeah, Ack, don't you have gunpowder?
I do have
They can rebuild on
I don't
the
want to waste
site.
it on this, but
Like, they can rebuild on the site once it's been cleansed by the flames. But,
I've seen enough things burned for religion. I think we should.
bro, this ain't even about religion right now. This is about actual interdimensional beings.
I'm up in the
coming
tower
into
dumping
this
gasoline
building.
on the ground.
Where did you get gasoline?
Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
dude. Just, bro, this ain't even about the
Oils.
religious thing. This is about, like,
Okay.
there was a
Flammable
full-blown
oils.
demon incursion on this island that originated from this point. We can't let that happen again. So many people died.
So many.
Like, you just want to half burn it?
No. See, we got
All
rid
right,
of the
I don't-
altar.
The tower is probably in flames by now.
You're on top of now a burning tower
That's
Hell yeah,
fine.
dude.
with like
Yeah.
bioluminescent blood and little piles just going. Ah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll jump down.
Okay.
I just genuinely don't understand your logic of like we should burn it, but not all the way.
No,
walk
the
in, like, that
altar.
doesn't-
The altar I want burned and gone, but like the building is just a building.
It's too
just
late.
wood.
It's already on fire now.
It's wood. It's
There's
rock.
demon carcae.
I'm gonna walk back
this
in through the
building?
front door and be like, "Hey guys, the tower's like half burnt down
Guys.
by now. We should probably get out of here."
half burnt.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
still
realize
going.
You were a half.
It's
burned
still
kinda
going.
When we leave, is this building going to catch other buildings on fire?
I hope so.
It's kind of like off on its own. There are some dry seagrasses that you're a little worried about maybe catching and burning the entire.
Can I bonfire those just to turn them to ash and then get rid of the bonfire just so they?
You're doing like a fire line around
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
That's
Do
better.
more of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're able to use your magic and make like a wide fire zone so that it can't probably spread. Probably.
I hope I die in this fire.
I'm gonna need to restock up on oil.
I don't even know what island I'm on. Like,
You are on Sartosa, which is a island that is formerly run by a council of pirates. Even for a pirate island, it has seen better days. It's looking rough. You haven't really run into too many, but like you see the remains of undead like everywhere.
I'm gonna take a rock off the beach
Okay.
for sentimental value
Yeah.
and teleportation.
I mean, yeah. Tactical rock, classic.
You do notice too, as the fire is burning, like as you guys are leaving and the fire is burning and going around it, as you guys are like getting back to the beach, it's been burning for maybe like 30 minutes now. A light breeze and soft rain comes over the whole island.
See, Manon's pissed off at us. He's making it fucking rain.
Or
I think it's more of like a
I think
cleansing rain.
rain is not always.
I'm
bad.
joking.
I think it's more of a hard reset, my guy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's all a matter of perspective.
Washing away the.
I'm gonna drown myself in protest of.
What's everyone's
happening?
passive perceptions?
18.
I got a 10.
Yeah, 15.
Fucking 10.
Passive perception 17.
I'm just still staring at the fire. Just
Yeah, you're kind of blinded, but like usually your eyes adjust really quickly to like bright lights. No, you're just seeing like flame in your eyes for the next like 2 minutes. Jurgen, you're the only one that notices this. Far, far off, you hear the soft screech of a seabird.
He wants his church back.
I feel like that's him saying thank you.
It's
but I didn't
mournful.
hear
It's like a bittersweet,
I'm joking.
mournful sound.
You ain't even hear that shit, dog.
I know. I'm just like, yeah, that fire's legit.
Yeah, you're walking back to the docks and you're still seeing flame in your vision.
Fucking.
I'm gonna toss a coin into the ocean.
Okay.
I feel like that's something Manon would be cool with.
Yeah.
The water ripples.
You
Liter-
flick
literally.
a coin in. Do you chase it?
No.
Yeah.
Tempted, but no.
Who's
Okay.
on my fucking boat?
As you go to they actually parked it. It's not Aranessa's private berth, but this is like one of the nicest berths.
Is it the Golden God?
It is the Golden God
Hey,
that you see as you're walking
yo.
up. It looks as if someone has cleaned it. There's still a
Yo.
lot of like dried blood and
Okay,
demonic
that's a little
ichor
more
on it,
concerning.
but someone tried to clean
It's
it.
dried.
It's dried.
Cool.
Can I do a history
It's-
check on this boat?
Dried, and you're not quite there yet. You guys are still burning the church. But someone half-heartedly scrubbed at it for at least 42 seconds.
You know what? It's longer than I probably would have scrubbed.
You
Who's
probably,
on it?
You probably would have just used magic to clean it, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Currently, you notice a couple of the cultists are kind of like moving around the rigging and kind of like prepping
Hold up.
everything.
Super fans. It's all about context. We're
No.
rebranding.
A couple
No.
of your minions.
Nope. Super fans.
Cultists.
We're gonna go with minions because I feel like that's
For
the
sure,
middle of the
super
road
fans.
option. Are working on the rigging, like fixing the sail. It looks like at one point someone had burned an icon of Zinch into it.
Okay.
They are patching it so you can't see that, but unfortunately, with the way the patching works, they're just patching over a burn, so it's still vaguely the same outline,
You know what? We'll work on that.
but it's a little better.
Mending is a thing.
I mean, again, these guys are like, they're sewing it
Yeah.
with like scraps of cloth,
Yep.
so it's like squares over it. It's a
Yep.
6-bit Zinch eye.
You wouldn't know what it is if you didn't already know what you were looking at.
Yeah,
Wait, what? What is it?
It's a damaged sail, Fargrim.
If you
What does it look
squint
like?
at it wrong, you can vaguely see the Eye of Zinch has been patched over with new sail, as if when the demonic incursion happened, something took over the ship and was like, put the icon on the sail.
I'm gonna search this whole ship.
That's fair. It's been patched by your minions,
Super fans.
cultists.
Super fans.
Cultists.
Super fans.
Shut the fuck up.
Jerholm's friends.
Tier 1 subscriber.
Jerholm and his
Tier
friends.
3 subscriber.
Jerholm and his friends have tried their best to fix it up for you guys in the last few hours.
I'm gonna like
Yeah,
search it real good for
That's-
any other Zinch
reasonable.
icons or any kind of.
Are there any other crewmates, or is it just the super fans?
Just the super fans.
Okay, cool.
I don't think you guys left any crew with it. And
Well, I
if
know
you
that there
did,
was
they would be
previously
dead.
a crew of the Golden God from when we did the contest.
We had like
Yes,
hired.
they're all
yeah.
There
dead.
was like a
Since
whole.
then,
Those
yeah.
They are
dudes-
all
those
dead.
dudes are for sure dead.
Yeah.
They're dead and zombies and dead again.
Damn,
No
that sucks.
shot.
Good help is hard to come by.
True.
We need more super fans.
Jared Holmes
Call
is kind of
this-
like, don't worry, Saints, we're here to help.
Jared Holm, you got any more friends? Anyone that
No.
can operate a boat?
No.
Oh, I mean,
Got any
the
sailors?
whole rest of Aranessa's crews are up at the. We could go convince them for you.
Wait, who's where?
Where are they?
No, at the fortress.
Yeah,
They kind of low key hate it.
Yeah.
The guys that
you're
don't like
not
us
there.
yet.
You
I know.
three are not there.
Yes, I'm sorry.
They're not gonna.
Her second
come with us.
mate.
I'm still
Love.
watching a
And-
burning church.
Are you guys like homies? Like, what do you
I mean, we
convinced?
used to all be on the same crew. I
The-
think we could. We're very convincing.
You know
No.
what? I think you guys stay in your lane. They've been through a lot. Everyone copes in their own ways. They seem to be
Yeah,
more
but they
angry
don't
than you guys.
understand the Saints.
Nah, I'm aware of that. They really don't. They don't seem to appreciate us as much as you guys do.
We should convince them.
I
You
don't-
should
should,
I
definitely
don't-
not. You
if
should
they
let
don't
them be.
appreciate, what did they do to you that they don't appreciate you?
They didn't do
They
anything.
just
to us.
disagreed.
They disagreed with the Saints.
You're making it worse.
Okay, can you just not listen?
I'm just being honest.
Okay,
If we kill
Hold
Nagash,
on.
this is never gonna stop.
okay. We don't need them. You guys are fine. You're enough.
I don't like how you said if.
When?
Also, they're waiting for Aranessa, so like, they got shit going on.
Yeah, we've already talked to them. We've got different stuff going on. So they've got their job. You guys have your job.
Correct.
But they blasphemed the Saints.
No,
I-
no.
I don't think
Steve
so.
Jobs.
I don't think so. What we need from you guys is to make sure this ship is ready
Oh, we have.
for us to sail.
That's what we've been doing. We've been preparing it for the Saints.
Okay,
the
let's just
ship
keep- let's just
shall
keep
be
doing that then.
christened and shall sail the seas, telling the word of the Saints.
What do you mean christened?
Y'all got any champagne?
What's that?
I don't think champagne exists in this universe because it comes from Champagne, France, which doesn't exist.
Yeah, but the old world is basically Europe.
Yeah.
Are you speaking of Bretonian wine?
That.
Sure.
Sparkling Bretonian wine.
Some bubbly.
Zibbly.
So how
Fizzy bub.
rewind? How are you christening this ship?
Well, the Saints will do it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's why I want a nice bottle. You break it over the front of it, you know?
I mean, there's some in
Get
the
ready for
wine
it.
cellars in the fortress.
That seems like a waste. That seems like a waste of alcohol.
When Ack gets back, he's going on a run.
Hey, I can do a beer run.
Yes.
Needs you to get the bubbly.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna start.
But you don't
searching
want
the
us
ship.
to go enlighten them about the ways of the Saints.
No.
No, they got their own
Just
thing going on.
Stay
Just
here.
saying.
Everyone's busy.
Don't
It's-
leave
it's-
this fucking ship.
We got a lot going on.
I'm not on the ship. Should I be on the ship?
Are we not on the ship right now?
You're like on the docks walking.
Next
through
Just
the
in the
ship.
general vicinity for right now, because we're gonna get ready to lift off soon.
I was gonna go pick up some provisions, but if
Okay.
that's a problem.
That's a great idea. You can do that.
Okay.
If
But
you need extra people to assist
the
you,
Saint
you're
said to
welcome.
stay with the ship.
Go ahead. Go.
I don't want to upset the Saints.
No.
No, you're fine. Do you need somebody to go with you?
Oh, I was just gonna get some of my brethren to help.
Excellent.
Okay.
This is not work for the Saints. This is you're way up here.
Where are you
and
getting these
that's like
provisions
down
from, by the way?
around. We're gonna see what.
Not
we
gonna be
can
the fortress,
find.
is it?
We have difference of opinions with our
Correct.
former people.
Mm-hmm.
We would not steal from them, but we would see what we could get from the rest of the island. There are several farms,
This is reasonable.
wine cellars. We would see what we could get,
Perfect.
and then if necessary, we would.
No.
Don't talk to them.
Don't. Just leave them alone. Don't fuck with them.
But if it's between them or the Saints,
I don't
No.
need you guys to start an incident.
we would not start anything we could.
Are you
finish.
arguing? Are you arguing with Gronk right now?
I am merely reminding the
Are you
Saints.
perchance disagreeing with me?
No, I just. These affairs are so beneath.
I thought that
your
was blaspheming.
concern. So beneath
Having a
your
disagreement.
concern.
Can you just
Go get your shit.
Go get the stuff and
Leave
don't
the fortress
bother-
alone. It's off
just leave
limits.
them.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go on the ship.
Okay, yeah, you go on the ship. It's been cleaned badly in a hurry,
Okay.
but it seems since it was like parked offshore, not too much happened. It seems like the undead didn't really get to it.
Okay.
The crew that was on it did seem to fall to Zinch, but it looks like most of them either had abandoned ship pretty early or were killed.
Okay. I'm still gonna search for remnants.
Yeah, give me a investigation.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
That just hit my arm and is now a net one.
Ship looks great. Ship looks
Alright.
perfect.
Ship shape.
Cool.
You don't even really see the poorly cleaned up bloodstains. You're like, this is a great ship.
Whole carefree
Honestly, I
fun.
probably wouldn't acknowledge that anyway.
That's just character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ship. You know, people fight on it.
Ships have bloodstains. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Correct.
Sometimes they glow in the dark.
Yeah.
That's just how blood goes.
Yeah. All right.
All right. I guess we will just wait for them to get back. Probably going to start resting.
You do notice a large bonfire starts. You can just see like flames and black smoke.
All right. So
All right.
I guess they
That's
did.
probably them.
Yeah, they did the thing.
Wouldn't it be funny if it wasn't them? A
That would
second
be-
bonfire goes up.
Well, that
I'd be a little
that
concerned
would be more
at that
concerning. Yeah. If the orientation of the fire is not towards where the
Multiple
temple was,
massive fires in the distance. Oh, fuck.
then it would be concerning. But I'm assuming we can.
It looks as if
General
it's just
area.
the temple of Manon that's on
Yeah.
fire currently.
Yeah.
And I'm claiming the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Just the temple of Manon.
I hated that. All right. Cool. While he goes and situates that, I am gonna go look for some ale.
Okay. You find the galley. It's where
been
it
a long
always
fucking
was.
day.
Unfortunately, it looks like everything that was in here has been purged.
All right.
The one ale cask that you find kind of like half hidden in the back looks like it's been turned to blood and is gross.
Ooh.
Then I'm just gonna take out my decanter of endless mead.
What do you
Drink
do
that.
with the ale cask of blood.
I guess I could just toss it overboard. I mean, I don't.
Okay.
Littering?
Yeah,
Fargrim.
It's gonna attract sharks.
sucks.
Horrible vintage.
Never been more disappointed in you, Fargrim.
It is what it is, man.
Okay.
All right.
I don't want to hear.
That's right. All right. So
Yeah, you guys
whenever
make
we
your
come
way
back, making our way downtown,
Walking past.
faces past.
Gregor, as you get to the dock, your vision, you finally stop seeing that like after effect of
Thank
flame.
God.
Oh, you can't see?
Thought it was-
That's I forgot you can't see in the dark anymore.
It is dark, but it has been less than 8 hours. So when you poked him in the eyes earlier, he can still see in there.
Okay, cool.
He just, because he had that dark vision, he looked at the flames and kind of
I
like seared his
forgot. You
cornea a little bit.
Yeah. It hasn't even been that long, man. You can't forget that.
Fucking blinds himself.
Shames.
Poor Greg.
He's just Greg.
So sad.
Gronk, we're back.
What have you been doing in the captain's quarters for the
Napping.
last? Napping.
I'm gonna keel haul myself.
Shitting himself.
Get situated.
All right. Do we need anything else before we go? Are we going tonight or tomorrow morning?
I guess that depends on how long it's going to take the super fans to get the supplies.
Correct. And also cultists.
Our tier 3 subscribers.
What did we come here for originally? Did we get what we came here for originally?
No, we came here for a meeting with Aranessa to try to get help for the invasion into the
Yeah.
death.
Yeah,
But we
we're
don't
gonna
know
try
how
and
long it's
secure
gonna
some
be.
extra
Yeah.
ships and manpower.
So we sent a message
Yeah.
to basically be like, didn't we tell her to meet us in Matorka?
Correct. I believe.
So we're going back to Matorka?
Well, that's the Matorka is
Yeah.
like the staging area for
Okay.
the big push to the land.
We
of
were
death.
going to Matorka, loading people up, and then coming back to Sartosa. They should be here by then. What
I
happened?
It's just
we're going to go back and listen to it
Yeah.
again. I don't remember
I thought
exactly
that
what
was
you
the
said
case.
in your
because
letter.
I just know, yeah, we had a group of Templars meeting in Matorka, which I don't know if they still will know
We
now,
had
though.
Templars, we had dwarves.
Yeah, but with things
Got
going on in Middenheim, I don't know if that
involved.
strike force will be there anymore because they might have been recalled.
We shall see.
And dwarves will still be there though.
It might be more worth it to them to go deal with the problem at the source than
that too. That too.
You got any interdimensional wizards you want to
You
call
were
up for our
warned
strike force?
as one of the temple guards.
Maybe.
You were given the warning. The implication was the strike force is still being delivered,
Okay.
but you were given the heads up of like, hey, things are happening.
Sure.
Not necessarily even a recall, but
a courtesy
Dieter
call.
is back, and this is kind of like an all hands on deck situation.
There's a little bitch.
I'd like to think the other interdimensional wizards are doing one of those, like, you know, when there's a Marvel movie and there's some big world-ending threat, and then everyone's like, "Where the fuck is Captain Marvel? Where is this guy?" Like, oh, they're dealing with an even bigger threat somewhere.
giant galaxy-ending threat.
I think it's kind of like that. Like,
No, they're literally just waiting for the final battle. Be like, we're gonna pug and pop out.
I'm actually here on
Kill
vacation
steal.
from that. Like, this is me on PTO.
I took some leave to get out of the cosmic war to come deal with this one.
Yeah, the wizard that you got your house from is just like hanging out, eating popcorn. Just like, this is entertaining. This is good entertainment.
They're camping so they can kill steal at the end and take all the glory.
Trying to KS our final boss. Yoink our loot like Gandalf.
Yeah.
XP farm.
Fucking wizards, man.
Okay, so as you all make your way back to the Golden God, Jerholm and his companions do come with a concerning amount of supplies. Like, where did they even get all of this stuff?
Damn, they just they went.
They were
rob.
looting, yeah,
They
for
went-
sure.
they went looting.
100%.
Expert foragers. There's a lot of dead people on this island that ain't gonna need shit no more.
It is a pirate island.
And
You're
they
adrift.
Gear adrift.
they were also like part of the crews of one of like the prevalent people of this island, so like they know where the good shit is. They've known where the good shit is. They probably have their own stockpile somewhere.
We got great.
Are we gonna Shanghai any extra crew before we leave?
Do we need it to?
I don't think so. Is
we're
this
up.
enough crew to like staff the Golden God?
It'll be
Can we have any losses? I guess would be.
you
the more
really
important
can't
thing.
have losses. So you have enough people to crew it,
It's good.
We could also,
but it's like
it could also help.
It's only like a couple days week voyage.
yeah, like you'll make it. I think it's like depending on the weather, it'll be between like 5 and 10 days.
Between 5 days and 6 months. Just
Yeah,
depending on
it depends on the weather.
Oh yeah, Ack.
Yeah.
Hold up. Did anyone get the bubbly shit so we could christen the ship?
No, it's only in Aranessa's wine cellars.
Sounds a bit-
Someone said we shouldn't go there.
I can do that
Ack,
because
you got like 20 minutes to go steal some bubbly wine from Aranessa's wine.
Do we
cellar.
really need to
Bet.
do that? Like,
Absolutely.
I'll get
have-
a couple extra for you, Fargrim. It's the good shit. I've got a bag of holding. I can take a
fast.
lot.
Oh yeah, who has the book? Whose bag is it in?
I think it was.
thought it
was it
was-
mine?
I thought far either you or far.
Not me.
Were we able to just put it in a bag of holding?
Yeah, because remember I tried to burn it
I believe it's in far.
and then it
It's in
exploded.
Fergus. Okay, just curious.
Try not to raw dog that book in my backpack.
What's the book?
It's Book of the Zinch.
Yeah,
What does it do though?
Zinchi stuff.
Like it's just like forbidden knowledge, or
We don't
pretty
know.
much.
and you guys couldn't open it?
I don't know.
No, they did open it. They read it actually.
Is that what caused this church to spawn up? Was you guys?
It was
reading this
already
book?
No,
there.
it was.
We were trying to
Yeah.
eliminate the thing, but then it tries to compel you to read it. So we were able to dispel it and get it closed, which ended like the ritual shit that was going on. We can't destroy it.
I tried to destroy it and it just like bounced back and I almost exploded myself.
Could we plane shift it somewhere else?
That's kind of what we did with the fucking, what's it called? Just putting it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
We could put it in my
Away.
pocket realm, then no one could get to it.
Yeah, but then you can.
I don't know if we should give the
I'm
wizard
not a
the,
I'm not a Zinch worshiper.
the magic book of forbidden knowledge.
I believe you border on. Was it corn?
Mount Celestia.
Oh, you do. Yeah, you did.
I went with the Mount Celestia. I went with the safest one,
Yeah, the
I
the
said I don't
smaller
wanna
house
eat-
in the nicer neighborhood.
Berserk
Yes.
Volume 1.
which I'd like
yeah.
to. We can talk about it later, but I'd like to think it's been so long that like because I started that like Druid garden with the
It's
big
grown,
trees.
yeah.
So I'd like to think because it started off as an acre, but in my mind like the trees have just overtaken the empty space on the side, so now it's actually like much larger.
Yes, it
my-
has been growing.
My
over
house
the
has been
years.
pushed up into a tree.
He's eminent domaining his neighbors.
That's kind of
Yes.
Well, I don't think with pocket realms you really have neighbors. It's just like you have a piece of land and then it's just like
the abyss.
the vastness.
Yeah, it's maybe in like 3 millennia you'll have to worry about bumping into Mount Celestia, but like
Eminent domain.
you'll figure it out by then.
All right, I go steal a bunch of alcohol from Aranessa.
Okay. Are you doing anything else on the way there? Like if you hear a conversation or like how do you want to do?
Do I hear anything interesting?
Roll me perception and roll me a stealth also. I don't think you're gonna need it, but
This motherfucker's gonna try to burn around my boat. Oh, asses.
I rolled an 18 and a 19 with advantage, and I'm like plus 11. or
okay, yeah.
something like
If you rolled a 1, it would be really fun.
yeah, and then perception, I forget what that is. Oh, yeah, it's plus 7.
Cast 5th level. Just take
16 plus 7, so
Okay.
23.
You overhear. So she's gonna go to the rendezvous. It sounds like it. And I don't know. It's been so much silence that it's interesting.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
That's all that you hear.
Cool. Interesting. Good to know. Good to hear. I guess I will go rob her of all of her alcohol.
So in the basement of the fortress, there is a very nice wine cellar. It looks like it has been raided by a lot of people commiserating in a lot of misery with not a lot of calories. But there's still like there's like the main area which has been picked over a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then there's like the locked area in the back with like the good stuff.
There isn't any more because I'm there.
How much are you taking?
I've got a bag of holding, so
How much space do you have in your bag of
a decent amount because I took the cow skeleton out.
I put like a whole cow carcass in there.
It was a skeleton and a goat and some chickens.
Why do you have a dead farm in your bag?
Because I learned how to make bone magic.
Fucking scrimshawing and shit.
Yeah, magic scrimshawing. Yeah, I've got like 400 pounds of empty space.
Well, a standard bottle of wine is a little under 3 pounds. So you get a lot of wine.
Are there any like casks at all?
Yeah, you can
Maybe
grab a
not just
couple.
necessarily wine, but like
can grab a couple. There's most of that is in like the outer area of like the ale and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like the locked area is like fine wines from like a bygone age.
Okay,
These
I'll
are,
take
like-
at least one cask of ale
Okay.
from the front, and then like
You're finding like elf wine from like 300 years ago.
yeah, I'm just throwing.
Yeah.
I'm just
You're just throwing
dump-
stuff. Okay.
throwing
Well,
stuff.
well, I'll send you the list later.
Okay. I'm just grabbing stuff. Not everything necessarily, but
Kronk specifically said bubbly, and you do find like a bubble. You were able to read the sign, which is a little bit
I don't admit to it, but I do.
of like the bubbly section. You
Okay.
find a beautiful
Getting a hit.
75-year-old dusty bottle of Bretonian bubbly.
Damn.
We're getting a couple of
Bust
them.
out
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Yeah, you grab a couple from that area.
Okay. And then after I've gotten what I feel like is enough, I will leave and head back to present Kronk with a bottle.
You
Of,
try to put a bottle in, and you just hear clanking. It doesn't fit.
I'll put that one in my regular bag,
Nice.
and then I'll get out of there.
Okay.
And then Kronk, here you go.
Fucking nice.
I'll go. Do we have a room that we're gonna put this in? Where's the storage?
You can throw some in the captain's quarters.
How much? Because I've got a bit.
Like 10 bottles in there. The rest of it can probably go down in like the galley.
All right, I'm gonna go in and put 7 bottles in, and then put the rest down in the galley.
You have 148 or 149 bottles of wine.
We're gonna make so much money selling all this shit when we get back to Matorga.
We got a nice wine cooler.
It's 200 fucking
Wine cellar,
gold
yeah.
per bottle. Anyways, so I'm gonna take the bottle.
Yep.
I'm gonna.
This is the 75-year-old Bretonian
yeah, the super
bubbly.
snazzy shit. So I'm gonna head over to the bow of the ship.
Please don't break it.
So I'm not a super religious guy.
As you begin speaking, there's like a whisper network of the cultists, and they're like frantically like climbing down the rigging and scurrying to like encircle you.
Okay, very
Listen
cool.
to your speech.
So I'm not a super religious guy. I'm not even superstitious. But Manon, please don't fuck us. And I'm gonna break the bottle off.
No,
Give me a strength check.
not the good, not the good bubbly.
Fargrim, don't worry. We got more. We've got more.
So wasteful.
I got you a cask of ale. Don't worry.
Thanks, bud.
It's a 10.
10. You slam it down, and it hits. It doesn't break. It just kind of bounces, and then the cork flies out, and it kind of like skitters and leaks a little bit. Fargrim, it lands at your feet.
Again.
It lands at Fargrim's feet.
The
and it's
cork
kind
or
of
the bottle?
the bottle.
Oh.
It
Fuck, I dropped
bounces.
the bottle.
No, you tried to smash it, but it didn't
bounced.
break. It bounced, and then the cork flew out. It
Embarrassing.
flew over by
Just
Fargrim.
tossed it. Okay, for sure.
Try again. I think it's bad luck if you don't break the bottle.
Awkward.
Fargrim, there's a bottle at your feet that is spraying, kind of slowly now. Very nice bubbly.
So wasteful.
Dog shit
I'm gonna pick
bottle.
it up.
Give me another.
No.
Actually, let's make it 2.
I'm gonna pick it up, take a sip, toss it back to Kronk. Fucking just hit it harder, dude. What?
Nah, this one's a dud. I'm gonna throw it in the water.
All right, here's another one.
2. All right, so I'm gonna take these ones. I'm gonna take a crack at another.
This one's a dime.
Maybe you're just weak, bro. Like
I'm gonna
what?
smack it with the second
Just
bottle. That's
blast.
a 22.
Yeah, that one
Stone cold it. You're like
smashes.
stone
Oh, there we
cold
go.
it.
There we go. And then the other one as well. That's a 20. There we go. We got a 2 for way better than the first. The first one wasn't even good. I tried it. Sucked.
You are now out of Bretonian bubbly.
Nice. All right.
You suck.
To you, Manon. It's 2 good bottles. Didn't do the bad one. You're welcome.
Didn't you throw the bad one over the side of the ship?
Yeah.
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 All
Everyone
right,
likes
let's
to
get
get a
out of
little
here.
trash drunk too.
Hey, everyone likes to do Tour de France every once in a while.
Yeah,
but,
exactly,
yeah.
man. Sometimes you just slap the
Okay.
bag on some fucking shitty wine. You know, it is what it is.
All right, we getting out of here then?
Well, it's for the fishes now.
You begin sailing back to Matorka, and we will pick up next time on Drop Dice.
Woo. All right, woo.
So every day, I'm gonna break another bottle on the ship for good luck.
Please don't.
Just start bringing the shit ones though, dude. Like,
You're out of
Please
Bretonian.
I don't know if we really have much of shit ones.
Why are you like this?
Some are. much
Apparently,
nicer
this
than
is good
others.
luck, and I'm
It's
sick
not.
of our
It's not good luck.
frequent bad
I'm
luck.
just making that up.
No, that's every ship gets christened with a bottle of wine that they break over it.
Once.
Do you think
yeah,
they just
once.
go to
Once.
fucking Pick and
Yeah.
Save and get a bottle of Andes?
Yes.
some pink, some barefoot.
Hell yeah!
Absolutely not.
Who's Andy?
I say, isn't it Andre?
Sure, I don't
don't
fucking
know.
know. I don't
fucking
buy
know.
dog shit wine.
Man, imagine like
Someone
the
might
people
really
who
like
work
that,
at that
dude.
company or listening. Man,
They know.
catching
They
strays.
fucking know.
Unsubscribe.
Brother,
So
we,
anyways.
we do buy that.
Shout out to super expensive wine getting absolutely wasted because Gronk is just, a bougie bitch like that. Extravagance is expensive.
If you want to join our Patreon so we can afford expensive wine, I promise he won't break it.
I'll break it on a boat.
No.
I will.
I'm on a
No.
boat.
I'll fucking do it.
We'll
I'll
get a
stop you.
boat and then he'll break it on it.
We'll fucking
Amber will cry.
Patreon finance us a boat to go break some expensive wine on.
It's a rowboat.
It's the canoe in the garage.
Yeah.
It's the canoe.
About Chris in a dinghy. So, anyways, shout out to our sponsor.
All day, every day.
Fan roll.
Totally not whatever the fuck Andre Andy wine.
Get your gubbins.
Take your shit and leave.
Or sponsor us.
Or
We'll stop talking. We'll stop him from talking shit.
convince me it's good
With your money.
with your money.
Homeschool. Every time we make mimosas, that's the.
I
That's
never
li-
buy that.
Anyway,
I specifically don't buy that one.
say thank you to our patrons.
Yeah.
Throw 'em up.
Oh, what up?
We love y'all.
Love you
Y'all
guys.
goats.
All right,
And that's,
Much
yeah. I mean,
appreciated.
that's kind of all right.
get the fuck out of
We'll
here.
catch you guys
All right,
next time.
turn it off.
Bye.
Leave.
Just like everyone else does.